When I am asked to think about the housing crisis, I always end up dreaming instead. I dream about the time when I thought things were fair, and I dream of houses in a free and fair world. It is said that dreams are the culmination of images and experiences your mind is trying to process and, in the doing, evolve into something other. If this is the case, then dreams are not spun, they are birthed. When I am asked to think about the housing crisis, I dream instead. My dreams about home are not spun, they are birthed, a culmination of images, experiences, and ideas. Home is both a physical thing and a concept of the heart. My dreams are big and wild, but if I speak of a place to live, I think small. I request, I do not demand. What's the least I can ask for, I tell myself. When I dream of a home, the dream is birthed from my real-life home, not just the physical one, but the heart one too. The homes I've made, the homes that make me. This is where I grew up. It's a fishbowl. Shallow, but easy to drown in. After moving all over Vancouver, this is the last place my mom and I moved. She took a mortgage out on the house. She wanted to have something of value to leave to me.
I still feel lucky, but if I had grown up here, I would have bought earlier, or I would have started my career earlier. So at my age, I wouldn't be carrying this type of mortgage again. The only way this mortgage will be paid if I died and the insurance paid for it. It's not about paying up the mortgage, it's about for buying, having a roof where I don't have to move constantly, which I did before buying. I am happy with my job. What I don't like is that most of my income goes into my housing. It makes living really difficult. I can't really travel without going into debt. I can't really enjoy life. I don't think it's right, but somehow that's the way things are.
This is my home. This is my hearth. Neither exists without the other. These are the places I call home and the places I stay for the sake of my home. This is my house. I share it with two people. Sometimes it gets messy, but they let me have a cat and the rent is cheap. Only about 80% of my income. It's tough, but I don't have it as tough as Carly. Carly grew up with more, but ended up with less.
The housing industry definitely doesn't do enough for people my age, especially on welfare. I have been rejected from so many places looking for a place to live because I am on welfare and especially because I'm young.
Our house is communal.
Because you can't really foster in an apartment. And I think everybody wants a house, which is weird. I don't know. Why do we all want to live in houses? But I guess there's just something about it, right? Something about that dream of like...
This is my neighborhood. Corner store, park, all the necessities. This used to be the bar where I worked. It isn't anymore. I've been fired for having too much dignity. I worked here with two other girls who are a lot like me. Poor artists, more hopeful than ambitious. Allison moved here from Alberta. She got me the job.
I'd also like to, be a part of, building my own house. That would be really awesome. What the fuck's that guy's name? He, went up in northern BC and, built, a cabin himself when he was, 70 or something. David Prenicky or something. Yeah, and he just, lived there for, 30 years till he died by himself in this house he built him. Yeah, it's fucking cool.
Jake works at the bar, too. Jake was on the street for years.
From the ages of 16 to 18, I was homeless. A couple of my friends had a place. There was me, my boyfriend at the time, two girls that we kind of knew, a couple of different people sleeping in the kitchen, 3 people on the living room floor. There was somebody in the hallway, and there was 7 or 8 dogs there too. So that was almost 20 people in a really small 2-bedroom.
This is the neighborhood the bar is in. Some people call it a third world country. This used to be my office. I don't work here anymore. To be a good fundraiser, you have to be happy. Nobody gives money to unhappy people. I'm a bad faker, though. Luckily, I met Kelsey, who was one of the happiest people I know. She's lived everywhere.
You need to be comfortable. You need to have enough left over after you pay rent to be able to support yourself. Right now, rent takes up over half of a lot of people's paychecks in a month, and that's just unlivable as far as I'm concerned. Like, you don't really have a life outside of that, especially if you want to be like a healthy person. You need to be able to sustain yourself within your own and have a place to call home.
Kelsey lives with Matt in a basement suite. They have a cat and one bedroom. They are best friends. Sometimes Matt sleeps in his van. When I ask them to dream, they aren't afraid to dream big.
I think it's bigger than all of that. I think that it's a cultural thing. It's more than just government or corporatism or being able to use our resources. Like, we have to change our views towards having these things implemented in society culturally. Like, to have housing for everybody has to be on board and thinking that this is actually a good idea. We should be doing this because it's in favor of what is actually seems to be kind of like a true nature of the world. Like, we have to actually help these other human beings that are in desperate situations.
This is my house. This is my room. It is my favorite place, made special. It's built to make me forget about everything outside of it. It's warm, safe, and ungoverned. I live here with my cat. I read, I write, I paint. I skip meals for this room. I've worked for perverts and let people yell at me on their doorsteps for this room. I've given at least 10 hours of my day to this room. If I could dream as big as I wanted, I'd dream about this room belonging to me.